Today we're going to draw the brachial plexus. The brachial plexus comes from the C5, C6, C7, C8, and T1 roots and forms 5 terminal branches: the musculocutaneous nerve, the median nerve, the axillary nerve, the ulnar nerve, and the radial nerve. So we're going to draw the branches to go from the roots all the way to the terminal branches. C5 and C6 roots come together to form the superior trunk. C7 stays by itself to form the middle trunk. C8 and T1 come together to form the inferior trunk. Those 3 trunks give off an anterior and a posterior division to form the 3 chords: the lateral chord, posterior chord, and medial chord. The superior trunk gives off an anterior division, and the middle trunk gives off an anterior division to form the lateral chord. And the inferior trunk gives off its own anterior division to form the medial chord. The lateral chord continues on by itself to form the first terminal branch, which is the musculocutaneous nerve. The lateral chord and the medial chord will give contributions to form the median nerve. From the posterior chord is a branch called the axillary nerve. The medial chord continues on to form the ulnar nerve. And finally, another branch from the posterior chord forms the radial nerve. That's where we get the musculocutaneous, median, axillary, ulnar, and radial nerves, or mighty moms always use rollers. That draws the main part of the brachial plexus. Now we have little branches that come off that plexus at various parts. Coming from C5 is a branch called the dorsal scapular nerve. There are 2 branches coming off of the superior trunk: the suprascapular nerve and the nerve to subclavius. 1 branch comes off of the lateral chord, called the lateral pectoral nerve. 3 branches come off of the medial chord. From proximal to distal, it's the medial pectoral nerve, the medial brachial cutaneous nerve, and the medial antebrachial cutaneous nerve. The medial brachial and the medial antebrachial are the only 2 pure sensory nerves of the brachial plexus. There are 3 nerves coming off the posterior chord. The most proximal and the most distal are the upper subscapular nerve and the lower subscapular nerve, respectively, and in the middle is the thoracodorsal nerve. Finally, there's contributions from C5, C6, and C7, which form the long thoracic nerve.